Hello, I'm Janae Tibshirani with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, oil prices have hit a 4-month low. But first, there's nervousness ahead of Fonterra announcing its forecast milk price for the season later this afternoon. Fonterra has forecast a price of $5.25 per kilo of milk solids for its farmers. However, the dire GlobalDairyTrade auction earlier this week suggests the forecast may be well under $4. ANZ is now picking a price in the mid-$3 range. Fonterra's announcement could see the New Zealand dollar slump back to yesterday's 6-year low against the US dollar. However, we could see this reverse if the US's non-farm payrolls report due out overnight is worse than expected. Data released by ADP yesterday shows it might be. In other news, the People's Bank of China says it'll provide ample liquidity to help the country's plunging stock market. It made the announcement minutes after the Shanghai Composite Index fell as much as 8.2% at its open yesterday. It says it'll help the China Securities Finance Company get liquidity through loans and bonds and do whatever it can to prevent systematic risks. The Bank of England has surprised markets, signalling it'll delay a keenly anticipated interest rate rise until next year. This is despite a strengthening economy. The moves put the bank on a more cautious path than the US Federal Reserve, which is expected to raise rates this year. Yet it remains ahead of the European Central Bank, which is still in easing mode. US oil prices have hit a 4-month low. Crude has sunken to $44 a barrel, while Brent crude has dropped to $49 a barrel. Oil moved into a bear market last month on signs the global surplus would continue. The US is pumping at nearly its fastest rate in 30 years, while the largest OPEC members are producing record volumes. The gold price remains low, but has gained a few dollars today, reaching $1,090 an ounce. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year benchmark has slipped to 2.23%. The New Zealand dollar has strengthened half a cent to 65.5 US cents after hitting a 6-year low yesterday. It's up to 89.2 Australian cents and remains at 60 euro cents. The TWI is at 70.2. I'm Janae Tibshirani, and that was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.